We are respectful, responsible, and ready to learn.
PBIS is the acronym for Positive Behavioral Intervention and Supports. I absolutely love the way that it brings the entire school together and to allow for teachers to be able to teach with minimal interruption or disruption from students.
The program was started because the teachers were having concerns about some consistency and something easy to use in the building to manage student behavior, and we're spending a lot of teaching time trying to manage that behavior. And every teacher had different ways of doing it, and they were really looking for something more consistent and have a common language that everyone could use.
Since this is the 4th year that we're doing the program, we've had time to really analyze our data and figure out what works with our kids. Every classroom has a behavioral monitoring chart, and it's a multicolored chart, and all the students start off on green every day. In 2nd grade, Ms. Hartman's class had the highest number of students staying on green. Yeah! Staying on green means that your clip does not get moved. You stay on target.
I was on green today.
Today? Fantastic. Great job.
I think that all kids and adults like things to be structured. They like to know what's expected of them, and that's what this program does. And so it's a really good way for the students to monitor their own behavior, and it's good data for the teachers to have, because if a student is always getting on Think Chair or going to the office on a Monday or a Friday, then I might think as the counselor something might be going on with this student over the weekend. And so maybe I need to check in with them and see how they're doing.
The PBIS team meets monthly. We don't have to wait until the year is over to say, did this work or did that work? We modify as the need arises.
When you have the child move their own clip, we actually had the parents come in and we explained in depth to them how the PBIS works. And we explained to them how they could actually customize this and use these strategies, these tools at home.
This program of PBIS is helpful to the children because it is consistent from kindergarten to 5th grade. It teaches the children how to respect and how to conduct themselves in a positive manner. And this is also helpful because we can use the same strategies at home.
Good job. Look at all these people that stayed on green.
Once a month, I have a party for all of the students who stayed on green for the entire month. So that means they did not move their clip once for the whole month. The students are also given a green arrow, and then we hang that on a bulletin board for the whole school to see.
I stayed on green.
It really encourages the staff members to interact with the students on a positive level and encourage positive behaviors and good choices.
Very beautiful colors. You took your time with that. Very neat. So neat.
The referrals to the office have been cut in half since we started the program, and each year they're getting lower and lower.
I've seen many programs come and go, but this, when you hit something good, it sticks and the results are good.
Yeah, on green.
Like the elementary schools, we have PBIS too, but in middle schools we take it a little bit farther. As they get older and become more independent, they're likely to be walking home alone or walking home with a group of friends, and we want to make sure that we are welcomed and very responsible in the community. Students will also go to different stores in the community, and we want to make sure they show the core values learned at school. Our core values are courtesy, safety, and integrity. Courteous to our vendors and our merchants, be safe, and show good integrity as they shop and walk through the communities. Students earn Scholar Dollars for showing the core values. So we see students being courteous to one another, a staff member. If we see students being safe, not running in the hallways, being appropriate, they earn a Scholar Dollar. We met with some of our neighbors, our crossing guards, bus drivers, to talk to them about our PBIS program. We want them to look for CSI, courtesy, safety, and integrity. So by giving our citizens Scholar Dollars, students can also earn Scholar Dollars from the neighbors, the bus drivers, and the crossing guards for being respectful in our neighborhood, showing those good core values that they've learned all day here at school. Once students earn a number of Scholar Dollars, they can use it at our PBIS bank. Now, some students will deposit their PBIS Scholar Dollars. Some students will use them immediately to buy a pencil or a Rubik's Cube.
Thank you for being so courteous.
And some students will use it for charity.
You can save up your Scholar Dollars and they donate some money to a charity of your choice. And I've picked the Make-A-Wish Foundation because the ability to help change a child's life. Just it makes you feel good.
PBIS lesson. Today's topic is CSI and the community.
Every month we have a PBIS lesson, and we call it PBIS Day.
Let's hear from some of our community leaders and students about PBIS and the community.
This year we've decided to incorporate short videos into the PBIS lessons that we have at Tacoma Park. The students who are making the productions themselves are learning a lot about communicating effectively and putting together videos, which is a fairly complex task.
Today we're going to be shooting around the community center to understand how to be courteous outside of school.
You have to be courteous, and you have to have integrity and be safe. So you respect other people's property.
We're going to make this video and then show it to our school so they know how to be courteous in their community.
Student-produced videos are very attractive for the students to see their friends and people they know up on the screen, and it's going to attract their attention, and I think they're going to get a little bit more out of it than if it's just the teachers talking to them.
The PBIS program here at Tacoma Park Middle School is working great. Students and staff have embraced the concepts. They communicate the values every day. Students know courtesy, safety, and integrity are what we are about here. I'm confident that what they've learned here, they'll be able to take on to high school.
When the kids know what is expected of them, they intrinsically do it, not because you're going to give them something. They just know what's expected. The trust that we all build with the kids makes a huge difference, and that has definitely taken place, at Northwest.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Everybody needs to hustle, get to class, be on time for first period.
At the beginning of this school year, the kids were immediately brought into grade level assemblies, and they were told, okay, everybody, welcome back to school. Here are the rules. Here are the consequences. It was done in a very positive way.
We want the students to be respectful. We want them to be in class on time, be prepared.
They know beyond a shadow of a doubt, if you do this, this is what's going to happen. Good, bad, or indifferent.
The Men in Black is a less intimidating look at the fact that, hey, here we are, this administrative team, not just your assistant principal, but the Men in Black. And if you don't do these things, we might be coming for you. But it's, the kids know that it's lighthearted.
We have the different administrators are in the halls all the time. They're speaking to us. They seem like they're really trying to make the high school experience as best as it possibly can be. And the students definitely seem to respond to that.
Our kids are learning that their actions have consequences, that they need to take responsibility for their behaviors.
In the beginning of the school year, parents received letters. We were being told the same thing the kids were, and it's something that makes you feel a part of the school.
This is the beginning of the second semester, and we're going to go over our expectations. You've done a great job. And the best part was sharing with the kids the difference between first quarter this year and first quarter last year. And then when you share that data, they're part of that success, and they see that. Here's some of the data. I think it's really, really important that we continually tell them how thankful we are of what they're doing. And you expect the best, you get it. And our kids here have shown that, and our data proves that.
It causes them to tap in more, it creates school spirit, school morale, and everything is benefited by it.
The rules are better enforced now, and now that the students realize that they can't get away with what they thought they could, they're actually listening and following directions. And the teacher-to-student relationships are stronger.
I think the students definitely are happier. They definitely have more pride in their school.
Let's go Northwest!